It's CardKast with Mike and Lenz, the show about everything sports cards, autographs, and memorabilia. I'm Len plus Z, and this is the Mail Day opening video edition. Hey, what's up, everybody? It is, the 28th of October. We're starting to fly out of 2020 here, which I'm sure a lot of people are probably happy about. I have here a big pile of mail that I decided instead of doing 3 at a time, which I didn't have time to do because I waited so long, we're just going to do them all in one shot. So as you can see, this big pile of carnage, I already pulled out all of the cards. So I'm just going to get rid of these packages here. And we'll just go through, I would say it's probably a good 7 weeks of purchasing stuff. And the problem that I'm running into, I want to be, fair to, the buyers out there, the sellers out there that I bought from. I want to leave them positive feedback. So if they're falling off the table because of time, I want to make sure that they get their due credit, as I hope people do with me. So anyways, there's a lot of stuff here. So I'll just go down one by one. We got, let's see, nice little basketball card here. We got Amari Stoudemire. Let's see if I can get this down. And notice the aesthetics in the background. We have 2 new advertisement signs, which I love. Obviously, we're Chesterfield cigarettes and Lucky Strike were in that cigarette theme, which was very popular back for athletes to promote cigarettes back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, going all the way back prior. So very cool advertisements. They are original. They are glued or affixed to those this poster board or whatever it is. And they make for great display, and I like them. They came in a collection. I have a bunch of them, and I will continue to use them as time goes on. So anyway, we have a rookie year Amari Stoudemire, sweet shot. I love Amari Stoudemire. It's too bad his career didn't end the way it started because he was a phenom. And he was very fun, exciting player to watch. And I love these cards. Especially this year, the sweet shot signature shots. I wanted to pick one out of him. I saw this at the price. I think it was like $25. I'm like, it cost whatever. The cost of grading now is ridiculous. So I'm like, you know what? It's a PSA 9. The signature on it, is nice and strong. So we got a nice Amari Stoudemire signature there. To go along with that, while I have this out, and being that we're in a pack pulled autograph theme, I have the third card that I needed for. I have a Larry Bird. I have a I have a Larry Bird. I have a Julius Erving, and now I have a Magic Johnson sweet shot, all from the same set. So I finally pulled the trigger. I missed one on an auction, I don't know, for like $85, $90. I think I paid $120 plus shipping on this, so I'm into this bad boy for $130. I am going to send it in to get graded so that it will be graded like the other 2 that I have. And what's kind of cool is I don't want to complete this set, even though I do have the Amari Stoudemire from the same set. But I want to at least have those 3 to kind of like commemorate the rookie card, because the rookie card is just out of control right now. So. And also going with pack pulled autographs and kind of keeping along the same lines of sweet spot and sweet shot, we have a 2004, 2005 sweet spot autograph of Johnny Bench. I have the Tom Seaver from the same set that's actually numbered out of 10, and it's inscribed the same way, and it says Hall of Famer. Maybe what I'll do is when I get this back from grading, I'll get the Seaver out, and we'll have the Johnny Bench. I'm also going to send this one in. May just come back authentic. I think there's like some pretty heavy cornerware over there, so I don't want to see like a 6 for a grade, but I would like it encapsulated because I just like how the cards show up encapsulated. So slabbed, graded, however you want to call it. So we got Johnny Bench over there with the rare. You don't really see the inscriptions on the sweet spot autographs that much. So, you do see him here and there, but I think it's cool that it says Hall of Famer on it. I love it. So, all right. You know what? We're going to keep going. Now I kind of know where things are. So we have these from, this was from Breakers Row. Kind of like the theme, how they use black. They have black business cards. They have black bubble mailers. They're good over there. So I was very happy when I got these in. And this was called a speculation buy. I think that Roger Clemens, I feel like he's going to get in the Hall of Fame. And I think his stuff is going to spike up when he does, because typically that's what happens. Things like that happen when guys get in the Hall of Fame. And this was a PSA 8. PSA 8 Sweet Spot from 2001. Very popular set. He's on the Yankees, and it's graded a near mint 8. We also have a Roger Clemens PSA 9. So I ended up winning both of these on open auction. Very cool card. Makes it look like it's a baseball, just like the Johnny Bench over there. And let's see if it's available. Here it is. And we also have a graded BGS 9. So I think the cards are cool. I would definitely keep one for myself. I really like the PSA holders. Is that no? Okay, they didn't do an auto grade on the back, but yeah, that's a little bit of a speculation buy. That's like an investment buy or whatever. I think that card is probably too cheap, but we'll see. See. So all right, so we got these. Just tuck these over to the side because there is a lot. I mean, there's, I don't know, 20, 30 cards, something like that. So let's see. Can we go with more pack pulled stuff, or is that it? I think that might be it for pack pulled. Yeah. I think that's it for pack pulled. So I'm just going to set these off to the side and start new again. Or maybe I'll just start because I'm going to need those holders. Very happy with all the stuff that came in. I will be leaving positive feedback to all those guys. Oh, by the way, this card right here, this Johnny Bench, came from my good buddy John Ryan, J-Man on eBay. You've probably seen him. He's got like tens of thousands of feedback. He's always got nice pack pulled autographs and tough to get inserts and things like that. One of the nicest guys in the shows. He might be like the Ellen DeGeneres of shows. He's that nice. So anyways, thank you very much, John. I appreciate it. I can't wait to see you and hang out at some of the White Plains shows, or maybe I'll see you down at Valley Forge when all this stuff kind of, dies down and things kind of get back to normal. So anyways, all right, so let's get into, these are in-person autographs. Maybe I'll do the slab stuff first, and then I'll do the stuff that I'm potentially going to be sending into, to PSA. To get encapsulated. So, well, here we go. Here is number 10, Billy Williams, signed 1961 Topps card, rookie. Got this from my other buddy, not to be confused with John Ryan, but Jim Ryan, who we did have as a guest. He was on our podcast as number 2. He is one of the half of the owners of the White Plains show in the Hofstra University, nyshows.org. Picked that off in his store. Thank you very much. And he gave me another, let's see, we got another card too. Oh yeah. So here's a, let's see. Here is a way off-centered, but authentic 1967 Topps, Rod Carew signed. And, this card was definitely signed a little bit before his signature started getting short. I don't know if you noticed today, but like his signature today, it doesn't look like this. Okay. It's getting a little short. He's getting, a little older. The card is way off center to miscut. You could even see the bottom border of the edge, which, I mean, in some cases is cool. I mean, I'd like to see this card a little more centered. The other thing that is a little bit of a dislike is the fact that this was inexpensively certified. You don't have the title of the card in the header. It just says trading card. I'm not a big fan of that. I've just recently sent in some cards to get corrected. I might do this with the Carew and just get it so it says 1967 Topps. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But again, thank you, Jim Ryan over there in Strong Island. And also, I picked these off of him as well. I picked up a George Foster signed rookie, 1971 Topps. Card's pretty creased, but it's a signed rookie of George Foster. I mean, definitely a nice fan favorite. And another fan favorite, we have 65 Topps Rico Petracelli, signed in vintage ballpoint pen. Not a lot of his stuff available as far as rookie or second year stuff on eBay. Believe me, I look. So there might be one rookie up and definitely no second year cards. So again, Jimmy, thank you. Hope all is well across the pond there, me being here in Connecticut. All right, so get these out of the way. Very nice. Let's see. All right, well, we'll kick it off again with, yay, Billy Williams. Now, this card I love because it was the first vintage All-Star rookie that I ever bought. Okay, not this card exactly, but a 1962 Topps. I think I paid $25 for it. It had a little crease right here, but it was hardly noticeable. It was a thin surface crease. And I love the fact that he inscribed at Hall of Fame 87. I'm very happy that I own this card. I own 10 of his rookies, and this is my first 62 Topps with the Cup card because I feel like they shot up in price, and I didn't feel like spending $70, $80 on that card. I felt like, back, I don't know, 10 years ago, you were able to buy that card signed for $30 or $40, gladly. Card practically doubled over that time. So very excited to get that card. Now, I guess keeping with the 62 Topps, we have Hall of Famer Joe Torre, a 1962 Topps with rounded corners. The card is almost oval, but I love the catching pose. The card is crease free. And you have a nice, strong blue Sharpie signature, which I'm not opposed. I like it. Some people prefer it over the ballpoint pen. I like it equally as long as the Sharpie is, thinner than a thick, bulky signature. And you autograph hounds, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You want thin. You want thin and you want defined, like models, I guess. I don't know. So fat, sloppy Sharpie. Anyways, so again, it's got the trading card, doesn't have this is the difference right here. If, you're kind of new to the in-person autograph game, you have 62 Topps and you have trading cards. So I like it when it says 62 Topps. I'm not a fan of it saying trading card, but I'm okay with it. And I felt I got a really good deal on that card because he is getting tougher and tougher and he's older. He's getting tougher to get. And he was a great player. And that's the other thing too. He was a great player and, managed the Yankees to 4 World Series, and he's Joe Torre. So now, what else do we got here? What do we got? Try and get this. I think there's a reason why. Oh yeah. Well, okay. So we purchased from Jim Ryan. We purchased from John Ryan, and here is a card from Ruben Reyes's stash. He is also on eBay. And but he also is one of the guys that brings players in down at the White Plains show. So I feel like, even though I haven't seen these guys, I literally had done some purchasing with them. Nice second year Kuzman, way off center. Don't care for that. It's got a crease down there. I don't really care. This card has ballooned up in value as well as the Billy Williams. I was lucky that I picked this off on open auction, and it's got a great signature. Again, there's that thin blue Sharpie that everybody loves. All-Star rookie, 69 Met card. I don't think you could buy one on eBay now for less than $50. So, I'm very happy that I won that. And I didn't realize that it was Ruben until I actually saw the packaging, and I was like, hey, I know Ruben. So shout out to Ruben, man. Miss you. Again, can't wait till we all can get together and hang out at the shows and just, chop it up. So getting back to the speculation of Roger Clemens getting into the Hall of Fame. I think him and Bond should get in. They probably will with the lean cast of characters that are going to be coming out as far as availability. I don't know if it's going to be this year. Their percentages of getting in have been creeping up every year. So I think there's a good shot. And here we have a 1985 Flair rookie card, not to be confused with the tough to get 84 XRC extended update rookie card. But this is it's considered his rookie. And we have Roger Clemens with not his best signature, but I'm happy that I got this card. These cards have also gone up. I could have bought this a couple years ago and saved a ton of money, but that's going to be the case with almost everything now. So we have that. And then let's see. What do we got here? Trying to theme this out a little bit. We have some more cards to do. Let's see. Let's see. Is this my guy? Yeah, this is my guy. Okay. So I got to give a shout out to my buddy Vic, who's in Connecticut, who accepted a best offer on this card, on this Andre Dawson. Okay. Which is Andre Awesome. And it is probably my favorite childhood card. I think this is one of two that I just recently picked up. And, this is going to go into to PSA, one of the cards. Cup card, obviously. Love this card when I was a kid, and I love the Hawk. And I love them so much that, let me just see if I can remove this. Sorry for the little audio bump there. But we're going to go on a little, what do you call it? What do you call the school thing? I'm drawing a blank right now. Anyways, so we're going to go on a little school trip, and I'm just going to bring the camera up. Hopefully you guys don't throw up, but this is a show poster that I got when I was down at the White Plains show, because I'm obviously friends with those guys. I was set up at this show. This was Saturday, March 24th. I talked to my buddy Brian and Jimmy. I said, hey, Andre Dawson is my favorite player growing up. And this was a show poster that he uses to sit, behind, that is put up behind him so that he's going to be there. Or maybe this was one out in the alley there. And so they basically had us, meet up in the back. I got to meet him, officially, and he signed this, and this is, to Lenny, all the best, Andre Dawson. And I just measured the signature. It's 9 inches long. And again, they used the printout of the 78 Topps, which is my favorite. And then I had it, custom framed and matted. So that is hanging up in the office now. Thank you, Jimmy and Brian. And just in case if, I'm just going to bring this back up again. Sorry. If anybody else out there is looking for some of Andre Dawson's best, you can't have it because he gave it all to me. See, it says all the best. So you can't even have some of the best because I have all of it. That's that word right there. All the best. So now you may get best wishes, and you may get a hi friend or some sort of other lame personalization inscription, but going forward, after it's official, March 24th, I have all of Andre Dawson's best. So, nerd. Anyways, so we're going to thank you, Vic, he's from Connecticut. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just go back and I'll tag his eBay ID. Really cool guy. Glad that I met him. It's cool that you get to meet people, whether it's through, eBay or shows or whatever, every day. It's kind of cool. So, good guy over there. Let's get to, let's see. Well, here, I'll bring this back out. So now, and I have another one of these coming in a slab, but we have a nice, sharp 76 Topps Gary Carter Cup card, signed in blue Sharpie. I miss him. He got a bad deal, and passed in 2012. I was fortunate that and if you listen to the podcast episode 2, you'll hear about how I purchased his childhood collection. And, I kind of brought that out to market, and he had, to distinguish, his cards from the other kids, he would write Gary in perfect letter on a bunch of his vintage football and baseball cards. And I just think when you put these two cards together, being that they were both Expos, they came up in the Expos organization, and that they're both Hall of Famers, and really they were both superstars. I love it. And they're both Topps Cup cards. So two things that I used to love when I was a kid chasing down. I love the bat poses on both. They were both part of a multiplayer rookie. Both had shared their rookie card with 3 other players. And this is their first card after that where they're by themselves. And the classic comforting Topps cards with their borders and their photography there. So, and a guy that doesn't get a lot of respect, and this is a kind of a similar situation to these guys, although he was in the 73 Topps as a rookie, and I actually have a couple of his rookie cards coming in signed. But his second-year card I absolutely love, and that's Dwight Evans. He is, when I say that he doesn't get the respect that he deserves as far as his career, it's not true. I mean, he is picking up steam every day, I think. And his rookie cards are selling for more and more and more every day, I feel. So, and again, now this is a vintage ballpoint pen. He doesn't have a lot of his signatures out there. I mean, if you type in 78 Topps Andre Dawson, you'll have 15 or 16 things come up to be able to purchase or maybe win on open auction. Dwight Evans does not. That card was the only one that was available. Love the signature. I mean, look at that. The cursive writing. Great signature. I don't know if you could see it there with the pen, the ballpoint pen. So I was very happy to get that. And let's see. All right. I think what we can do. Well, I ended up getting this card too. I don't know if I could put this in the stand, but this is a 1988 Topps Mike Greenwell. And it just reminded me, I don't think I got one of the cards. So I'm going to have to maybe put in a claim, but I did win one that said Happy Birthday, Mike Greenwell, which is pretty cool. So anyways, this is 88 Topps. This comes right out of the holder here. Another Red Sox guy that definitely doesn't get the respect. It's an 88 Topps. I wasn't going to go too further after 78, which is this was the last year that they started doing the cup cards until they reintroduced them again in 1987. But I just figured, why not? I mean, I picked up McGuire's, like, why not? We'll do him too. So, I do have another 78 Topps Andre Dawson from B&E Collectibles. Love those guys over there. Drew, Mike Esposito. Hello. They're good. They're always good. Love their service. Love their products. So there you have it. You have a nice little crop of Hall of Famers and fan favorites and that kind of stuff. So we're going to get to the next round. Can't believe, let's see. Whoa. What do we got here for time? 23 minutes. All right. Well, we're almost done. So, well, just before I get done, I want to talk about. Oh, okay. There's another card. Let's see. Why did I keep this? All right. So here is a 1966 Topps Rico Petracelli cup card. Goes with my All-Star rookie theme. Fan favorite. It's amazing how these guys turn up. A little bit about the All-Star rookies and the cup cards. If I didn't say this before, I apologize. Topps. It's a Topps award, and they issued 10 of these awards. I think by position, every single year. So think about, a set that has 582 cards in it or whatever. And only 10 of these are going to have the cup cards. So it's something they started doing in 1959. They started unveiling the little trophies or those trophies on 1960 Topps cards. The leader of that class, I would say, would be Willie McCovey. And they did them all the way through the years, minus they didn't do them in 1974, and they did them all the way until 1978. And I think in 1973, they only did 6 out of the 10. So, like, if you have a 1973 Topps Don Baylor, he should have been a cup card, and they didn't give him one. I don't know I don't know if it was because of a production thing or whatever, but I feel like in 73 they got a little sloppy. They didn't even do them in 74. And then they reintroduced them in 75. And then they stopped in 1979 and didn't pick it back up again until 1987, which is ironic because that's around when I first started collecting. So Rico Petracelli, gotta love that. Nice vintage ballpoint pen. And now we have this theme. I've been going on a little bit of an A's kick lately, Oakland A's. So I have a nice 86 Flair and an SGC slab. Dual sign with Eric Plunk and Jose Canseco. And I actually have another 1986 Flair that was signed by Fred Tolliver and Andres Galarraga. So it's kind of cool that I have another dual sign from that set. I'm not going to work on that set, but it's just nice to have. I like if there's two guys on a card that they're both, signed on there. And speaking of that, and going with the Canseco McGuire theme, I had purchased this 1988 Topps Team Leaders. Mark McGuire, Jose Canseco, nice older signature McGuire, not that little tight little thing that he's got going on today. And we got Canseco. From my understanding, Canseco has reached out to McGuire a lot over the years, and kind of wants to bury the hatchet, and I don't know if it's become friends again or just be cordial or whatever, but McGuire just does not want to, from my understanding, doesn't want anything to do with Canseco. And it's too bad because I think these guys should get into like wrestling and just start, power bombing everybody in the ring, all the new guys. So just my opinion. And then here we have another multi-sign card. Oh, no, you know what? We're going to keep it with the Oakland A's team. So I picked this bad boy up. I think this was also from B&E. Or no, this is the baseball card exchange. The signatures are a little skippy. The gloss on the card is really glossy. So, but to have Canseco, McGuire, and Walt Weiss, all rookies of the year, 86, 87, 88, triple sign, very, very cool. So 1989 Mother's Cookies, I thought that was a very cool triple sign card to have. So you're kind of digging the theme, right? We got Canseco rookie, we got dual sign, we got triple signed. My Oakland A's section of my box is expanding rapidly, and even more so because I have a 1969 Topps triple signed, headed by Raleigh Fingers, but it's signed by the other guys. The card's graded a BGS or BVG 6 X Mint with an autograph grade of 10. I think that's very cool. Come on. So we got that. And lastly, almost lastly, we have a Raleigh Finger 69 Topps rookie, same card as this, although this one has got 5 inscriptions: Hall of Fame 92, 81 Cy Young MVP, 7-time All-Star, 341 saves, and 3-time World Series champs. That's so letter pen perfect. I was like, I have to own this. So it was a toss-up between, buying the triple signed, which has got the other guys, or, buying the one with all the inscriptions. And I just said, you know what? Just buy them both. I mean, they both have their own little story to it. So, one extra card in the box isn't gonna hurt. So now, what I originally started doing was I was buying cards because I don't know. I think McGuire Canseco dual sign stuff is not the easiest to get, and a lot of that stuff has kind of gone up in price, and with them probably not really looking to do shows together or whatever. I don't know. I just figured why not, buy some stuff that I could get slabbed myself. And so anyways, I don't think this was the picture. I think that this card right here, okay, was, the guy had the original. And so the guy had to buy it now, $28. I was like, oh my God, it's almost too good to be true. Why is it too good to be true? Well, because it is. Because this card right here that he sent me is not, the signatures aren't live. It's counterfeit. So even I myself, or this is a known, the card feels real, so I don't think he did it. I think this is an older, just, version of this card that has the signatures on them, but he sold it off as real. And then he got kicked off of eBay. One of the reasons why I wanted to do everything together, because I wanted to see if the guy was actually going to sell me or send me the card, and he did. And when I opened it, he sold this as authentic, and and here we have it. So I wasn't able to go back to look at the listing because he got kicked off. So I called up eBay, and I'm just going to bring this up. This is one of the reasons why, or I would say I get it now, because, I called up eBay. He's off of eBay. He got kicked off for doing whatever, probably stuff like this. And eBay just refunded me my money. I didn't have to send the card back. They just said, here you go. Here's the money in your account. What was it? $31.05. Here you go. And so I respect that. And now I have a bigger understanding because, when I sell, which I sell more than I buy, I get probably 2 to 3 times a week. Hey, is this card real? Is this, your starting price for an auction is too good to be true. And I got to admit, it's kind of like a little annoying because, you go through and you fill out all the attributes and you make sure everything's right. And it's time when you could be listing more cards. And you also have it described in the title as being like, original or authentic or, the card grade. And you still get people that ask, is this authentic? But, after this, I could see why. So, but just know with CardKast on eBay, there is none of this. Okay. Cards that are, vintage that I sell, I'm not going to sell unauthorized reprints or counterfeits or anything like that. There's just, there's no place for that in my store. I will sell if it warrants it, say a 1996 Topps, Mickey Mantle out of the reprint set. But I will disclose it as a reprint. I'm not going to try and sell a 66 Topps Mantle reprint as an original. So, and I also grade my cards hard. So, a card that may look like X Mint may look perfect to somebody else, but I listed it as X Mint. I listed it as crease free. Chances are if it's X Mint, it is going to be crease free. There shouldn't be any creases on the card. And, I let the buyer, check out the corners, and I make sure I take good scans and all that stuff too. So anyways, so this has got no place. So this will just rip up. That doesn't even, buy. Oh, by the way, the guy's name is Daryl Brown. Okay. So from Boise, Idaho. So thank you, Daryl, for trying to steal my money, but thank you even more to eBay for backing me. And, I really appreciate that. So anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out. That was a slew of stuff. I'm glad we got it all out of the way. Lots more stuff to come down the pipe. And there'll be more content, being uploaded, I promise, more often than it's recently been. So thank you for hanging out, and we'll catch up with you later. A sincere thank you to all the listeners out there. If you like the show, please like, share, and comment below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will be notified when all of our new shows are uploaded. Click on the links below to join Mike and Len's Facebook page loaded with sports memorabilia content. Visit Mike's opening day break room to see tons of new products opened up daily that you can participate in. And lastly, visit our eBay store, CardKast, to look for the newest auctions of sports cards and memorabilia uploaded weekly. And we're out.